Hey guys, and welcome to the Hackinons YouTube channel. In this video, we will see how to read specific columns from CSV in Python Pandas. Are you facing problems when you want to read specific columns from your CSV data? We have a solution for you. Many people who are working with CSVs have a lot of things in common and face difficulties and need an easier way to read data from their columns. In this video, we will work with the Pandas model present in Python that is highly used for data science and machine learning projects and is also known for working with CSV data. So first things first, before I import the Pandas library, I would like to install it to my local machine. For that, I will go on my command prompt and I will simply type in pip install pandas. As you can see, for me it says that requirement already satisfied since I already got pandas installed into my local machine. So you can go ahead and install pandas. Let me close this. Now I'll just show you the data that we will be working with in this video. So I have created a CSV data that stores data in the form of rows and columns. In the columns there is a section name, and in these name section there are a set of names along with their corresponding age and the salaries that they obtain. And this is just a random data set I have created so that we can work and understand how to gain certain data from our CSV files. So let me go back to my code editor, and in the first line I have typed in import pandas as pd, and now I will create a variable called as dataset, and I'll say pd.readCSV. So readCSV is a function that is specially used to read data from a CSV file and import it inside our code. For that, in the argument section, I will put the name of the CSV that I'm working with. And as you can see over here, the name of my CSV file is book1.csv. So in the arguments, I will say book1.csv. And now let me just print my data set. If I press and run the code, as you can see in the output window, the whole data present inside our CSV file is present. Now we also have another function called as head, and this head is used to return the data of the first 5 rows present inside the data set we are working with. So if I run this function, as you can see, now only the first 5 data that we are working with inside a CSV file is visible, and the other set of data isn't visible. Okay, so now let me delete this and let me talk about the highlight in this video that we will be talking about, that is the ilock feature. So it is called as .ilock. Okay, so this function allows us to gain input in the form of a single one-dimensional matrix or a two-dimensional matrix. So let's say I want to gain in the data of all the age of the people. Okay, all the age of the people. For that, what I'll say is data is equal to my current data set that I'm working with, and then I will say .ilock, open my square brackets, and now I will do the simple work of slicing through my data, how we do usually through a list. So first I'll put a colon, that will be the start index, then I'll place a comma, and then I'll say 1 and colon 2, and then I will say dot values, which means we are trying to tell Panda that we want this set of data and that values corresponding to the data saved. And now if I print the data and run the program, as you can see, we will get a 2D matrix of only the age of every person present inside the data that we are working with. Again, you can make changes based on your liking inside this data present. For example, if I remove the first colon and the comma and I run this code, as you can see, we are getting the data of Tom, that is the person present at the second index. Okay, since we slice through this method, If I change the index to 4 and now if I run the program, you can see we are getting the data from index 1 to n-1 till 3. Okay. So based on this slicing method provided by the iloc function, you can slice in any amount of data, and this data will be available in the form of a 2D array or 2D matrix. Hence, the iloc param in CSV is about 4 times faster and uses almost half the memory used in a program. This means we have provided a simple method to obtain certain data from our CSVs. If you like this video, do drop a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the Hackinons YouTube channel for fun and amazing videos.